Imperial Towers, Book of Never, Volume 5. Written by Ashley Capes. Narrated by Joshua Macrae. Chapter 1. Pale morning light broke across the camp, streaming down from between mountain peaks, gleaming on the mist. There was a hush beneath the trees as the fire slowly reawoke, eager flames curling around the piece of wood Never had placed within the ash. No birds chattered yet, and neither Lewis nor Tzold stirred within their tents. It should have been beautiful, but Never couldn't enjoy the peace. He flexed his fingers one at a time. Each responded perfectly, no pain. His entire hand was whole, as if the terrible blood fire had not seared it down to bone. But when he'd removed the bandages earlier, there it was, healed. Only now, his hand was pale with black marks here and there, exactly like the bark of a birch tree. And while his skin remained smooth, it had grown hard as wood. It was a gradual change that blended perfectly into his natural tanned complexion by the time his wrist met his forearm. A gift from the Bleak Man's tree. Surely it was the reason he had been healing so fast of late. The tree's powers of regrowth had somehow melded with his own Amauni magic. Fortuitous indeed. It should have been pleasing, and yet he felt no rush of satisfaction at a mystery solved, and only the barest hint of relief at the restoration of his hand. A grim truth could no longer be denied, or even half acknowledged. His brother was lost. Never had no choice. He had to destroy Snow. And perhaps it shouldn't have been so difficult to accept. After all, he'd known for a long time that Snow was unhinged. Yet it was still a shock to learn just how broken Snow had become. More so than the impossible fact that his brother had wings. Even the question of how was dampened by the chill of his newfound realization. He glanced up to the sky. Gods, but you are cruel, aren't you? He stood and walked to the broad pine where the life memory had appeared in fiery blue. He rested his hand, his newly restored hand, against the bark with a sigh. Something stirred within him. The slow spread of wood and leaf over decades, and even, it seemed, for these trees, centuries. A benevolent sense of their age washed over him, bringing something more, an awareness of the earth itself. The roots of the trees ran deep, and there they wrapped the relics of the past. Old stone, old rivers, now long since filled in, old roads broken and buried. But within those places...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?